till probably my mid-30s. I'm 38 years old. So we're talking maybe the last 4 to 5 years. With that said, that's when I was in a position where I would harbor grudges, resentment, things like that, and not even communicate it. I wasn't communicating my feelings, but I also was so scared that a guy wouldn't accept the fact that I wanted something long-term. I want to be married. I want children. I wouldn't lead with that. I wouldn't say up front really what my heart's desire was. So if I'm bouncing around in my job, I'm in the entertainment industry, my posture.
Tell people what you do.
So I do 5 million things. I'm a media personality, a radio host. I'm a television and film producer. So all things entertainment. And it's what I've been doing for almost 15 years.
And what are some of the companies you work with? TV
One, what else? Essence. Currently with Essence right now, doing some great things for Essence Black Women in Sports and on our branded content side and even our editorial side. Loving what I'm doing over there. I'm the co-host of the Willie Moore Jr. show. So I'm kind of all over the place.
Yep.
Also was the producer for Sister Circle Live, and that was a great experience as well. So just a few things, but thank you for that. I don't always like talking about my
you don't, and that's why I want people to understand, because they'll hear people talk and be like, okay, in the entertainment industry, well, what does she do?
Yeah.
But then you start hearing that not only are you behind the scenes in certain regards, but you're also front facing.
Yes.
So then it's not like, so people see you.
Yes.
So with a high level of visibility, then people can say, well, of course she meets guys. She's around here interviewing these people.
You're coming to a point. You're coming to a point, Laterras.
Yeah. So talk about that.
I had to come to the realization that my posture was literally perpendicular to the purpose that I thought I had for being in a relationship. So the way I was presenting was very busy, very hurried. A lot of people that saw me moving around in producer capacity, I'm tunnel vision. I'm also a former athlete, guys. So anybody that's a former athlete, you lock in on something, you're going. So I was very focused in my job. Still energetic, still an extrovert, but very hurried in my movements. My movements didn't say, I'm available. They said, okay, if you want to, okay, we got to go. And then boom. That's how my body language was. That was how the energy I was giving off. So yeah, I met a lot of guys, still do. But at that time in particular, for years, that's the energy I'm giving you. I'm not giving you committed energy. I'm giving you, okay, we can have fun. And then whenever you're available, I'm available, okay? And then I'll see you around energy. That's a totally different type of energy that I wasn't realizing I was giving. But if I'm meeting men in this environment, that's my only real opportunity to give them energy and to posture myself in front of them.
Shari, when'd you know that? When did you come to the awareness of that?
Probably about a couple years ago. So now I'm more conscientious about my engagements, especially with men in work situations. I try to be way more present. I try to be mindful of my tone. When I'm working, my tone is even different. Yeah. Not even on purpose.
Be very direct.
It's very direct. It can almost come across a little bit harsh. I'm just being honest. And that's totally not my personality. So I said, okay, I have to take breaths. If I'm around a man, like in my environment that I find attractive or whatever, I'm conscientious about softening up. If you're not functioning in the divine feminine, you can't expect to receive what you want from a man if you're not giving him what he's looking for.
This is good.
And I wasn't doing that. So tack that on to me having a low level of emotional intelligence where I'm not even in a position where I feel comfortable expressing my feelings and being vulnerable enough with a man or even with anybody. How in the world can I expect to be in a relationship? So yeah, I wanted to be married in my 20s. I wanted the life and all the kids and all that stuff. The Lord knew I would be divorced in 2 seconds. I was not equipped.